Hi everybody, it's Wanda, and I'm going to assume if you're watching this video, you've already watched my daughter Oriana's videos, and I know she puts everything all together, all the links, all my social networks, which is half the amount of social networks she has, but in any case, what I decided to do is because, again, I'm a mom, I'm not as young as my daughter, I'm not an old mom, but I'm old enough to just do different things. So some of the video ideas you might send me, it's not that I don't like them and I don't appreciate that you're sending me the video ideas. It's just that, as I said, I'm a mom and I'm older and I'm not going to do videos about things that really don't pertain to my life. So what I decided to do, I know Oriana does a favorites video. I don't always have as many favorites as she does because, again, I'm older. So what I'm doing this day is a hit and a miss video. And I'm going to tell you the things that I've used and I've given them a fair chance. Some I'm going to continue to try, but my general feeling of them right now is a miss. And the ones that are a hit are really a big hit. So I'm going to start with my first miss item. I have this stuff, and it's a very big thing. Everybody talks about Strictin SD. And what this is supposed to do is an eye concentrate for women, especially when you start to get wrinkles. I was a sun worshiper when I was young. And of course it shows now on my face, not as bad as it could have. I was lucky I didn't get a ton of sun in my face, but I got enough. This is supposed to really be high concentrated to your eyes, get rid of the under eye puffiness, get rid of the wrinkles. They say that results come in as little as a week, and by 2 to 3 weeks you really should be seeing results. I've used it now 2.5 weeks. One thing I do see is I have a little less puffiness under my eyes, a little, not where I get up in the morning, I'm like, wow, this is fabulous. None of that. I haven't really seen the lines diminish, and I think I've given it a fairly good shot. I am going to try it for another 2 weeks, and even maybe till I finish the entire bottle to give it a fair shake, but for the amount of money it's quite expensive. I don't really remember exactly what I paid for it, but it's quite expensive, and I don't think it's worth the money so far. I will, from time to time, tell you other products for under eye puffiness and wrinkles and things like that, because I'm really interested in those things. I really don't want to have eye surgery or facelift or those things. So I'd rather stick with the cosmetic things. But for right now, this is a kind of a miss, not really even close to a hit. Okay, my next miss item is the Instant Firm Temporary Face Tightener. Okay, now for those of you that haven't used this before, I used a product once before and it was great. And for some reason I can't find it anywhere. I've gone to Sephora, I've gone to Ulta, I've even gone to places like TJ Maxx where sometimes you can find things, and Marshall's Home Goods. This is supposed to be enriched with vitamin C and all kinds of provitamin complex. And what it does is it firms and tightens your skin for a certain amount of time. While, yes, it does tighten your skin, so that I can give it a hit for, it cannot be worn with makeup. If you're going to put makeup over it, it cakes and makes the makeup flake. It doesn't adhere right to the makeup. It's just not good. If you're not wearing any makeup at all, it's fabulous. Your face is nice and tight, but you can't put on makeup. And I've tried mixing it with a little moisturizer so that it doesn't get the flaky, tight cakiness. I've tried mixing it with a little of my makeup to do it. I've tried with some primers to do it. No matter what I do, it gets caked under your eyes. It gets caked in any creases that you have. And it really, at this point, is a miss. This, too, is very expensive. It's by Peter Thomas Roth. And while you get a really large tube of it, as you can see, it's pretty full because I've used it maybe 10 times. And so far, not such good results. As I said, if you don't wear makeup, it's a great thing. Another miss I have is by... This is Benefit, but it's a depuffing, again, a depuffing active eye gel. It doesn't depuff at all. I've used it and used it and used it. And another thing I wanted to bring up to you, a lot of the times I found with any of these creams that you use for your eyes, they always tell you gently under here, and I use my ring finger or my pinky finger to gently put it under here, patting it, never pulling on it. I use it in what they call the orbital part of your eye. So that's that bone you feel right here before you get to your eye socket, which is the softer part. They tell you go all the way around there. Well, I find with both of these that I've already showed you, this one and the other one, that what happens is after about a half an hour, my eyes are blurry. So somehow it soaks either into your eyes and gets on your actual eyelid, but it's getting on my eyeballs and my eyes go blurry. So that's another thing I really don't like about either of them. So that's a miss. Another miss, yes, is my face primer, That Gal. I got this as a sample, and I'm glad I only got it as a sample, that I didn't waste the money to get a whole one. It's okay as a face primer. It doesn't do anything special. It's, you know, it says it's a brightener, and it's a great face primer. I have a couple of other face primers that I use that I like much better. So if you got this, or you're going to go get this, It's not that great. It's not terrible, but I'm going to consider it a miss. And this is my last miss. It is the Naked Urban Decay Flushed. And my daughter said this is one of her favorites. And what you get in here is the blush, and you get a bronzer, and you get a highlighter. It's okay. I'm going to consider it a miss because I thought the bronzer was going to be fabulous. I'm very pale, so normally when you put any kind of bronzer on me, it's great. This doesn't even look like I'm wearing bronzer. I have to put a lot of it on. So to me, that's a miss. As I said, my daughter really liked it. She's got darker skin, so that might have something to do with it. I think there are plenty of other bronzers out there that are way better.
I don't recommend it for an all-over bronzer.
She doesn't recommend it for an all-over bronzer. Okay, so maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just use it as contouring. I don't know, but I've used it, and you know, it's okay. So for me, if it's okay, that would mean it's a 5 below. I'd rate it about a 3. That's a miss. Now I'm going to go on to some things that are a hit. Okay, my first hit is this particular fragrance of candle. It's mahogany teakwood. It is just beautiful.
It smells like an Abercrombie and Fitch.
It smells like a little Abercrombie and Fitch boy, which who doesn't want to smell one of those, okay? And another fragrance that I recently got, and I use these little ones in my bathroom. You don't need the bigger ones in your bathroom because there's a lot of fragrance. This one is Bonfire Maplewood. So it smells really good.
Never smelled this.
It's good, right?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so I find that any of them have kind of wood, teak wood, maplewood, mahogany. They all smell really good. Either they smell really good or I'm just into wood, you know? Okay. Take it however you'd like to take it. My other hit, this is the cutest thing ever. You can see it's a little tiny Eiffel Tower.
I found the camera on this. It's so exciting.
It's a little tiny Eiffel Tower. And you put this on top of your teacup or your coffee cup, and it keeps your beverage hot. Not only that, I like everything and anything French or French-Canadian. Ooh la la. And this works fabulous. I originally bought one. My mother loved it. She took mine, so I purchased another one. So she got a free gift from me.
And where did you get that, Mom?
And I got that, for those of you asking, at Forever 21. They have lots of them. We have 2 of them with little cats on them. And they're fabulous. Okay, I'm going to do these together because they both have something to do with my favorite place, Bath & Body Works. They're both French. This one is the pink. They're both French. This has a French feel to it. If I say it's French, if Rachel Zoe can say she dresses her baby as a French baby, it's not a French baby. This has something to do with French. It reminds me of France. They come in these gorgeous bottles. This one's red. This one's pink. This is called Forever Red. It's a beautiful light fragrance, great for the summer. I always wear perfume. I'm very particular about my perfumes. I usually, and this is not to sound snobby, don't send me hate mail or send it to my daughter. I usually buy very expensive perfumes. These are more reasonable. And believe it or not, I love them just as much as my very expensive fragrances, which I don't usually do. Because usually if you buy a very cheap fragrance, they don't last as long. And I like my perfume to last, even though I reapply it a lot. But these 2 are fabulous. I love them. The fragrance is great. And the bottles are so pretty. And it looks nice on your dresser, but it smells really good. Great, both of them for summer. Another of my hits, these go together. Okay. And these are called Speed Brow. These are both for your brows. And what you do is, I have very light eyebrows. And as you get older, your brows begin to get sparse. Even though I didn't do a lot of plucking or tweezing or any of that, they do get sparse. And because I have light brows, this is a blonde brow enhancer. It has the brush. So you brush up first, and then you brush over to give yourself a nice smooth brow. And then you fill it in with this end, which is a very, very light color. But the good part about it is it goes on really smooth and looks very much hair-like if you use it correctly. I start in the middle because your hand is always heavy when you first begin. Start in the middle and then work your way out and then in the front. If you start from here, you're going to get a really heavy, concentrated brow in there, and you don't want to do that. So start from the middle, work your way out, and then go back to the front. And then, no, I didn't tell them. They both go together.
No, this one's from Anastasia.
I know, but I use them together. Yes. Okay, so this one is Anastasia. And this one has a pencil as well that you can use. I use both of them. This then goes on afterwards. It's almost like a mascara. It looks like a mascara. It's kind of a brownish color. It sets your eyebrows. And it also, if you made any kind of mistakes where you have a little thickness in some parts, it thins it out so your brows are just perfect. It's a brow gel, yeah.
That's by Benefit. Right. Brow gel is by Benefit.
And I also have a pencil by them, too. I use the pencil for both of them. The pencil's fabulous. It's just as good as the other one. And this is my favorite glitter nail polish. It's by Sally Hansen. It's Extreme Glitter. Okay. There you go. And I currently have it on this nail. Whoops. It's on my thumb. I thought it was on this one. It's not on that. And I have it on this nail. It is a complete coverage of glitter. It's not that sparse glitter that you got to go over 100 times. You got to try to get the sparkles out. It's perfectly, there you go. I think you can see it pretty good. It's the most beautiful colors, and it covers completely. I only have 2 coats on, but you really can use just 1 coat. So that's my hit and miss videos. And I want to tell everybody, unlike Oriana, which I'm sure if you're looking at my stuff, you're looking at her stuff. Again, remember I'm older, just like she told you she can't do certain things because she's older. Also remember, I'm not going to do the same kind of things as her. She's totally into the makeup and the hair and that. Mine is more like a little bit of a talk show. I'm going to do a little sports, a little hit and miss, a little whatever it comes my way. The next video that I'm going to be filming is going to be my favorites, but every month I'm going to pick a new color, and my color for this month is blue. Although it's not my favorite color, I own a lot of things in that color, so I'm going to do that. So follow me on any of the social networks I have. Follow my daughter on any of the social networks she has. If you have any questions, ask her. She's better with the technical stuff. Okay? Bye!